Hey folks, this is me. Just here with a quick match reaction to Burnley's 1-0 defeat to United tonight. Uh, it's a frustrating one, but another lesson in terms of adapting to the Premier League in that we've played well. We've got a lot to be pleased about. Most individuals have given us a good performance. We've looked together, we've looked cohesive, and we've played some pretty football, technical football, and I would argue for about an hour at least of the 90 odd minutes of football. We've been the better side and we've been in control of the game, but you know, one moment of inspiration between Johnny Evans and Bruno Fernandes has been a difference in the game. United haven't really done much, but when they've got the quality of players that they have, we have to be on our maximum amount of concentration throughout the game. And there's a feeling that one or two of our boys have just sort of relaxed momentarily, thinking that they've got through to the half-time break unscathed, and just that drop of concentration for a few seconds. Charlie Taylor, bless him, has had a great game, but maybe he's been caught slightly flat-footed and let Bruno just slip away from him for a second. And it's an excellent strike after the wonderful vision and a pass from Johnny Evans through to Bruno Fernandes. And maybe if you were being absolutely hypercritical of James Trafford, maybe you think that he may save it and should be able to prevent the ball from going underneath him. But I don't want to dwell on that because it is a ferocious strike. But like I say, Burnley the better side much of the game for the first half. Uh, played well through the midfield. Uh, and got up to the edge of the United box at will, almost. But just the lack of composure when it came to the final third was painful to see in many ways, especially Koleosho, Ramsey were excellent to a certain point, but just seemed to run out of steam when they got to the edge of the box, either delaying the pass for too long or pondering or not quite playing the right pass. And you could argue that barring one save made in the first few minutes from Trafford, his Burnley should have perhaps gone in at the half-time interval, potentially with a two-goal lead. Andre Nana makes a save low to his right that was, travelling fast from Amdoni, so he realised to get out. And then when Amdoni just hits the post right at the end of, like towards the end of the first half, it's very fine margins. And yeah, you just sensed that Burnley will not be able to sustain the press and the intensity and the cut and thrust of our play for the full 90 minutes. So I always sort of thought that not taking our chances when they came to us would bite us on the bum. And so it proved when we have to concede with the last kick of the first half. And really, in many ways, oh, well, we had a lot of possession in the second half, but the game sort of drifted, and United did well with the game management side of things. and it was a non-event for much of the second half until the three substitutions to bring on Benson, Burge, uh, and I'm struggling to remember the order of the substitutions, but I remember Jacob Brung-Larsen making a real difference, and he probably, well, he flashed a few, but a few balls across our box that were teasing crosses, so he was very lively. Sander Burge gave us legs, impetus and athleticism in the midfield, so he was definitely a difference maker. And although he had a very slow start to his Burnley career, I am slowly becoming something of a fanboy of Sander Burge because he just seems to be able to revitalise us and bring his energy and some form of combative dynamism whenever he comes on. He doesn't let his midfield opponents rest for a second and sort of ups the tempo, and the rest of the team seem to drive forward with him when he's on. I must admit, not to dig at any players, but I was a huge just come fan last season to an extent where he was my favourite player, but I don't currently see so much of what he's offering to the team at the moment. He seems to be a passenger, and it seems not a passenger in the sense of being rubbish, but like he really isn't drawing much attention to himself in the games. In fact, it's easier to pinpoint the times that he, is caught sometimes different in possession and pondering on the ball more than the actual positive attributes of the play that he's doing. So I'm sure company, because they've had a long history together in Belgium and the success he had last season, I think he will be one of the first names on the team sheet for Vinny, but he's a player who I might be personally considering whether he should be starting all the time. But yeah, Burnley sort of let the second half passes by. United managed the game, and then United drew deeper after we made our substitution, and we huffed and we puffed, and we, as I said in the description, it was control possession, but not a lot of penetration, and we did get closer, and you do almost get the sense that if there would have been a bit more extra time at the end of the game, which I was surprised that there wasn't a bit more than 4 minutes, given all the substitutions and the way that United was slow to get the ball back in play. I did expect maybe about 7 or 8 minutes. And I do think that maybe an equaliser, would have been coming for us. We gave a good account of ourselves, but just like that quality. And I think it's plain to see that if we would have had the focal point in attack of Val Foster, if he would have been able to hold the play up, link the play, come short for the ball and occupy defenders and run the channels and really, really stretch how slow United would have been at centre half with Johnny Evans, who was fantastic, but nevertheless, aging Johnny Evans, who's on a Zimmer frame, quite frankly, and then Victor Lindelof, who's not the fastest. I think it really could have been a different game. I do love Andoni. I, said in the preview to the video that I wanted him to start as a number 9, with someone in the number 10 behind him. But if at all possible, I do think that we need to look at starting Giroud uh, in the league game at Newcastle just to give us a focal point to the attack, because it's plain to see that although our two best golden chances came from Andoni, he was sort of caught in an in-between world of wanting to hang back on the edge of the box and arrive onto the ball whilst playing in the middle, and it didn't fully work. He was trying to do too much at once on some occasions, but no points on the board. But at least we can say that we've competed against two good teams in the last, like in the last two games against United and Forest. We've competed against good teams. All right, we've lost, but the margins of defeat are, it's only a 1-0 defeat. There was not much in the game. Without sounding like Sean Dyche, it was fine margins. Don't think anyone could have complained if it would have been a draw, really. And the patterns of play and what we're trying to do are becoming more and more evident. And our defending was a bit alarming at times. But from the Spurs game, we've come on leaps and bounds in the last two. And you can see that confidence and an identity is growing in the group. And we've just got to go to Newcastle and prey on the vulnerabilities that they'd shown earlier this season and hope that we can grind something out. And just keep playing with this momentum and believe in ourselves, because it wasn't too bad. James Trafford has only made perhaps 2 saves in the game. Daka was fantastic, alert, fast, really responsive. That interception where he had to take it off the toes of Rashford and then dribbled it across the pitch at the end of the first half was terrific. Jordan Bayer was quite dominant in the aerial duels against such a physical specimen as Rasmus Højlund. He was confident and brought it from defence into attack by the way that he surged forward with the ball, even though once he got dispossessed and it was almost squeaky bum time in terms of having to, we almost conceded a goal on a turnover, but we're doing more of the right things, and I'm confident that, if we can keep performing like this, the results will soon be replicated as well as the performance. So that'll do from me. But yeah, good performance, frustrating result. I think we all saw tonight just what Lau Foster brings to the team that nobody else can bring us. So it's a good job he's going to be back for that monumentally important game at Luton after Newcastle. So better performance, but no points to show for it, but also nothing to be ashamed of. And on to the next one we go for Newcastle. It's just a lesson that you have to be clinical and concentrate for the whole game. You can't have any moments of lapsed concentration at this elite level. And it's frustrating because, other than that, I think it was a very equal game. And Burnley definitely played the more enterprising and dynamic football. But we need points. And let's hope we get someone soon. I'll speak to you soon, because I'm rambling now. Thank you for anybody who watches this. Please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Speak to you soon when I preview the Salford game on Monday. Bye for now.